As you guys can see, there is a giant bag of sand that has made its way into the aquarium. Why is that?
Putting sand in tanks today.
That's right, guys. We are reaching the point where we can start throwing sand into tanks. Do you know how exciting that is? That means the next step, filtration, water, and then fish, guys. I don't know exactly which ones we're doing. Bash is gonna be here any minute, and we're gonna start getting sand into our aquariums. Can you even believe it? And if you guys remember, most of our concrete tanks actually still need reconstruction. Not really reconstruction, retheming. They need to be rethemed and actually made look beautiful again before we put sand in. But as for our Archer fish tank, the Leopoldi fish tank, a bunch of our acrylic tanks like the 25-foot double bullnose wall, the bridge tank, the slant tank, and many more acrylic tanks are all possibly ready and slated for sand. I don't know which ones we'll get to, but we're gonna find out right now.
Oh, you found my nuts.
Fitting enough, the first tanks that we actually got into the building are the first tanks getting sand. This is a huge deal.
Oh, this is a huge deal. Why do you think I'm opening it right now?
It's been a while. We've been dreaming of white sand for what feels like 100 years. All the way from Turkey. That's what's crazy.
Another bag?
Wow.
And as we prep getting the sand open, Grayson's up top taking the plastic off everything and getting it ready so that we can pour the sand in. How do we get the sand in?
A lot of physical work. Fill buckets down on the ground, hand them to me or whoever, run up a ladder, dump them in. Where are all the buckets at? There they are.
Wow. Don't touch it.
Honestly, like, this is not just regular sand. It's all carbonate-based sand. It's dustless. So there's a reason we waited so long and paid so much to get it directly from Turkey. This doesn't exist in the States. So it's a very specific sand I've been using for years. It's the cleanest. It's just the best substrate for salt water. Keeps the pH stable. If you look really closely, that grain right there is my favorite one. Most substrate has so much dust in it. Yeah. Well, just setting it up, it stays potty for weeks. Yeah. But not even that, is as the tank matures, fish are always kicking up the substrate, the dust gets re-kicked up, and the tank always looks a little bit cloudy. We're up halfway.
Oh my God! You're so annoying.
Come on, come on. Up.
If you ever want to switch up your food for the monitors, quail are such a good option. You know, we have a very good friend named Blake from Blake's Exotic Ranch. He actually supplied us with our quail. And they're such good quality quail. Quail, yeah, dude, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to me, not salt and pepper.
How's he been doing with salt and pepper up here?
He's still very reactive. I may have peed a little bit the other day, but it's okay. He's gonna get used to him one way or the other. They see each other all the time. He's looking at her right now because she just came over. Bring him back this way because I want him to know that this corner, no matter if he can see them or not, is a safe place.
For him, at least.
For him. Come on, bud. Let's go. Yeah! Put it up. The quail's flying away! I'll tell you what, getting it back in that way is a little scary because that tail just kind of goes wherever it wants to.
What are you doing?
Mama, you're so cute.
Is that a Supreme hat? Lululemon.
Lulu's Lilo. Lilo is Lulu Lilo. That just sounds like someone
It's
special.
almost Christmas time.
Stop. It is not Christmas time. It's not even November 1st.
He doesn't even care.
Halloween comes
All right, I'm about
first,
to get the
dude.
costumes out.
What in the heck is going on here? This definitely wasn't here yesterday. We're gonna get to this in a second. Yesterday, Alex's team spent the entire day building the bridge for the shark tank. Well, they also demolished it. Truth is, it was never getting fully built yesterday. They had to put it together and assemble it to make sure they can get all their measurements right. You gotta remember, it's hanging up over the shark tank in the rafters. They had to get in the attic to make sure that there's enough support. They had to make sure everything was measured completely correctly in order for the catwalk to not fall into the shark tank. Boys were also working on the shark tank's top lid over there. The 4 quarters have turned into 2 halves, and now the 2 halves need to get fiberglass together, and that's exactly what Dustin's doing right now.
So first bucket of 1,000 buckets.
Where are you pouring it? Right here?
Probably in the tank, Jay.
That's smart. We don't want to waste any. It's from Turkey.
Right. You have to place it right. It's gonna take a little more time than you probably think.
You gotta be kidding me, Bash.
This is the only way I know how.
Wow, guys.
That's the first of many.
First of many is right, bro.
Ask me about how many buckets.
Probably the only one.
Oh my God, it's like a waterfall of sand.
How many times have you poured sand into a tank?
I'm probably gonna say thousands of times.
All right, let's let it roll. Let's get a bunch of sand in these tanks. We'll check up on it in a little bit. But for now, cue that Home Depot music. We're gonna get a bunch of buckets of sand in here. And guess what, guys? They silly silicone. They silicone the entire bottom of this tank, which is our giant raceway tank. And yeah, now it's completely waterproof. But that wasn't all. They also got to the giant spiny tail lobster tank. Look at that bead of silicone. So now with a lot of our tanks getting waterproof, we're gonna be putting water in these soon. With all hands on deck for the shark tank, yeah, the bridge tank hasn't really made much progress. At least it's still in the air and didn't fall to the ground. Now back to the mystery of the quarantine over here. You remember yesterday, Lori and I were cleaning up over in this back area. The floor guys are here today. This is the last area of the entire aquarium and reptile zoo that actually needs the floors ground and prepped. By the end of the day today, these floors are gonna look way better than they do now.
It's too fast, I can't keep up. That was pretty crazy. Oh, come on, you got it. Yep. That's not what I wanted to happen.
Mikey's in the turtle park.
Was that a nice little bear?
I thought he had better grip.
I'll cut it out.
Come on, let's get that supersonic speed thing.
Is this your favorite monitor to feed?
It so is, dude. He's so much fun. You like that little side shuffle? I'm so out of breath. Just because he ran doesn't mean I should have.
And guys, how awesome is that to see Sam go into the first tank at the aquarium? I mean, holy cow. Let's see what it looks like from the other side. Wow, dude. Look at it. Wow. And guys, this is gonna make the tanks look so much better. You know, for a while we've been looking at the dirty bottoms of these tanks, if you will. And now this white sand is gonna make it look so pristine. I cannot wait to see what these look like by the end of the day today. I don't know if we're gonna get to any more tanks today. It's so cool to at least see the first sand go into the first tanks over here. I know Brian would be psyched to see this, so let's be psyched together for him.
Terrence, you want? You want? That's how you know these quail are the best quail, because Terrence is the most picky thing. He's so gentle. Is he your favorite?
You're all my favorite.
No. Alright, he's gonna take that one to go. Nom. Oh god, she ate that way too quick.
Oh my gosh, she is on a rampage.
Dude, what is happening? She acts like she doesn't get fed every other day. Oh my goodness. I say she just had like, I don't know, a handful like yesterday, because I had to use them. I'm gonna just like, you know, this is 3 mice. She gets 3 mice every Tuesday, and then the rest of the week we mix it up. Sometimes
She is going crazy. Oscar's up here making sure that that cures properly. And then Alex is doing some tedious work. Mahi International, they're all perfectionists, which we love, obviously. They noticed a couple little imperfections, and they're going through now and fixing all of them so that this tank looks absolutely beautiful when it's done. I mean, for the amount of work and money and travel that's gone into this thing, it makes sense to be a perfectionist with it. Be doing this for the rest of the day. They got to go through and sand all the parts that are imperfect and then repaint over it again. But can you believe we're getting close, man? I mean, this is all little work. All the big jobs are pretty much done.
I was wondering if you could come over by the bridge tank. Okay, we'll see you in a second.
Concentrate on the sand.
Elvis is really fun to feed because you can literally feed him a pig and he just gulp and it's gone. Chicken strip here is taking 5 minutes with a baby quail because he accidentally took it down the wrong angle. And there's a reason why I didn't give him a big one. Small, large. Their throat is just not designed the same as the Asian water monitor.
Yeah, I would assume Asian water monitors are probably eating a lot of like
Fish.
like whole.
Yeah.
Almost, you know, where like these guys are gonna be picking stuff apart.
Like a pelican. Unlike Chicken Strip, Toothless is an Asian water monitor. He's getting the big quail. Just don't let him know yet. Toothy, use the stairs.
What a good boy.
Good boy, bud. Now, as you guys can see, Toothless is getting massive. When I started, he was literally the size of my forearm. Imagine a fish. You're fishing, you're doing whatever. They blow up and they puff out their little fins. Are they called fins, fish? Dude?
Scales?
Well, scales and their fins and
The spines.
the spines. That's it. I'm not a big fish dude, but they hurt when you get poked and you're fishing or whatever. And so, like, imagine this guy is trying to eat him. How crazy was that shot?
I don't even know if the camera got it. My eyes got it though.
You can see how that would be beneficial, like a pelican. He's so cool. I love him. Head. All right, that's head first. Even though the head's sticking out the side. See what happens when he's just calm? It goes down so much easier. Oh, man. See, look how good he is. I can literally just pet him anywhere while he's like swallowing his food.
Much more like a dog than the rest of the lizards we have for sure.
He's
That's
just
crazy.
such a good boy.
We have the best pond guys at the Legacy Aquarium. I didn't even know it, but if you see, there's Kurt and his company Verdant. They're actually doing some cleanup. So from destroying the ponds, we had some dirt and stuff here, so they got this out of the way. But check this out. They actually made some little rock benches that we can actually hang out and sit on, take photos in front of the Legacy Aquarium. I'm gonna take a little seat right now. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's nice. And just like that, they're off. Bye guys. So jealous. Kurt over here is actually heading to Africa with Aquascape. So go check those guys out. And they're building a bunch of crazy stuff all over Africa. What a cool little spot to sit. I love this. It's a great place to escape the fiberglass fumes and concrete dust for a little bit. It's good so far?
I love it. I love it. This sand is awesome. When the water's in and it's lit up, 10 times better. But look how much better it looks just now.
There's sand in the first
Well, you actually don't want.
Water, I'll be more excited about than sand.
Yeah. That's why you came, I thought.
I came to shut this down. Shut it down.
You need to shut your.
He ain't getting fed until he sees that ball. So very carefully, I'm gonna watch my ankles. Homeboy's right up top. Come here. Slowly, slowly. I tried to show him to a friend of mine the other day. Didn't go so smooth. I have all my fingers, but he went from there to here. Lyle, come here. You notice today I actually took off my keys. There's something I saw a few people say in the comments. He keeps trying to eat my keys. I know. I don't want him to, but he tries. But he's never done it. Come on, people. I ain't that dumb. Come on. I want you to come out nice and slow. Down here, focus. Just because you see the camera does not mean it's food. Look, this is the stuff I have to deal with. Until he sees that ball, he is not getting fed. I'm gonna try to just scoop him up. And now he's good. You see how fast that tongue's going? He smells everything. Now he's looking at Toothless. Good boy. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. Oh, oh. I know you can smell it, dog. There's no question about that. Ah. Calm. You just feel his body language, just like we do salt. I know which way he's gonna move. I know which way he's gonna turn. It's all about reading the animal. Only if you can read a book, you know that there's no ball. Time to move, time to move, time to move, time to move. Bam. Ooh, wow. But again, see the difference? Toothless takes it nice and calm. Lyle takes it nice and crazy like chicken strip. All he wants to do is kill it, rip it to shreds. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. One day, you guys will be able to come to the rep, actually get to meet Lyle, maybe get to pet him. Unfortunately, it ain't today. Whoa! You see that?
Caught it.
I dropped it.
How's it feel throwing some sand in?
Honestly, it feels crazy because it feels like not that long ago, me, Brian, and you were just putting these tanks in here on carpet. Remember that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Carpet. And the building still said St. Vincent de Paul. And now here we are.
So much has changed. We've gotten a lot done since then. Look at that.
We were just looking at them on the ground like, I don't know, a week ago.
Freaking amazing.
It's very cool. I can't wait to see everything like start getting water and fish. It's gonna be amazing.
Amazing.
Isn't it gonna be so crazy when this is just like our everyday?
What's going in here?
You!
Thank you.
They've been working on the floor pretty much all day. It looks like they have it all grinded down now. You can see it looks a lot more smooth. And by the end of the day, this will be all sealed up and look nice and glassy like the rest of the floor. Gotta lock all the dust in so that we're not constantly having Grayson running around cleaning like a maniac, right, Grayson?
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. Especially you put a lot of work in, it looks nice, and then you come in the next day and all that dust is settled back on the floor. Listen, we turned an old thrift store into a public aquarium, so there's gonna be dust settling for probably a decade, to be honest with you. The more we get done now, the better it's gonna look once we're open. So that's the plan. Get this done today, and then pretty soon we're gonna have the nice swirly floors, which I can't wait to see. What's in here?
All of the trash that was supposed to be thrown out. Or I guess just stuff. Huh. It's the loading dock.
We got sand in the very first tanks at the aquarium. How exciting is that? Soon Gracie's gonna have to get in there and actually break everything around and make it look all nice and neat. Hope he can get back out. Speaking of out.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.